am I? Why am I not on screen? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello. There we go. Look it, I'm here. Totally was not invisible or something along that line. Well, hello everybody. Happy Thanksgiving or happy Thursday, depending where you're at. Because I know not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, mostly because of different countries and all that sort of jazz. But since I'm in the States, we celebrate Thanksgiving. So yeah. Today was a day. Today was definitely a day. But we're here now. We're here to play some Genshin for today. That's right. Genshin time. The game that I forgot about for a little bit, admittedly. I'm sorry. It didn't really piece together that there was a lot of stuff going on in Genshin lately. Forgot that 2.3 came out yesterday. That was a thing. And then, you know, maybe dogs, okay, dogs be barking. Dogs are yelling at me. Kid, the fuck you didn't... Fuck you. It's like, alright, I get you. I get you. I understand. But we're here now. We are here now to play some Genshin. I don't know what to expect, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't. I know that Albedo is a character that is in the... Okay, well, first off, let's just kind of check some things. First off, I did actually buy the thing and logged in, did my job. I know that Albedo, Alfredo, and Eula are both the chosen, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. As much as I would love to spend some mon and get the next constellation there and so on and so forth, I rather save my money right now.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Not because like I don't want to get the next constellation and keep that up or anything, but like I need to save. There's some important things coming up that I need to save for. So I'm only going to be, of course, spending money for like new things compared to reruns right now. However, we have a good precedence now where there is going to be more reruns happening in the future. That I look forward to. But since it's two characters, I already have level 10 friendship. I don't really care. Admittedly, I don't. Now, there's a few things that I need to talk about regarding Genshin Impact, because there's been a few things in this update. I don't know too much about them. Don't really care too much, to be honest, because we still have a lot of things to do. There's not really any like a new place or anything of the sort. However, there is something that I need to bring to the attention of people that they really should focus on. If you have the chance. Hello, Pineapple. How's it going? So, I'm crying that Zhao and Ganyu. Hey, what up, Nathan? The Zhao and Ganyu may have a rerun at the same time. Probably. But, I'm not free to play, so sorry. Can't really sympathize with that. But here's the thing. We got, you know, the Albedo event's happening, so we're going to talk about that. Beidou and Goro. Beastly Rift for Ito and Goro, so we'll worry about that later. No, there's always this bunch of stuff. But, yeah, we nearly have everyone to 10, right? We nearly have everyone to 10. Set friendship level 10. I still need to get Toma to 90. I've been kind of slacking on that, but I will worry about that later. But we're going to try to get caught up on a lot of Genshin stuff. I've kind of been slacking with it, and I apologize for that. We still need to do the hangout events. We still need to do achievements, fishing, all that sort of jazz. And I will get to that point. Just right now, I'm crying. What are my thoughts on Ito? Big, muscly, one-eat boy. Am I supposed to know anything about Ito at this point? I've only know what they've shown. I guess he's voiced by Ryuji from Persona 5, right? Really funny voice. Boo! Damn it, Neko! You made me screw up! You scared me! I'm having a heart attack! I'm gonna die. Guys, if I die, let it be known that Neko. With a simple message. Boo. Damn. Kit dies. Colorized. Yep, not even in black and white. Oh, but so, okay, I gotta talk about the other thing that's going on right now. So, let me go to character. And you might see that dressing room is labeled. There is a new set of wings. The wings of feasting. It's the KFC wings. Look at that. I got KFC wings now. Look at that. How do you get these KFC wings? Well, I'm not a Genshin partner, so if you're thinking of subscribing to me just to get these wings, I'm sorry. I appreciate the money, but also, like, it's a waste if you're doing it just for the wings. I may have fucked up, and when I try to get the wings, I have my anonymous thing turned on, like, pretty much automatically. And by automatically, it's just muscle memory. Like, I personally just don't like it being known when I do, like, gift subs and such. So, chat made fun of the guy who was Anon, who was definitely me, for the random-ass person I just did it for, or did it to. Didn't really care. And then, I did it twice. So, yeah, I paid 20 bucks, don't care, whatever. Tip money is tip money. Thank you. Do you recommend any streamers to subscribe to? No, because I don't give two shits about the Genshin community. I'm gonna be completely real. I don't know anyone in the Genshin community, and the people who I've ever seen in the Genshin community, I don't have that good of an image for, because it seems like most of them, except for one guy, but I don't think he streams, seems to just have gotten popular by just spending money on other people's accounts to get them the characters. But I could be completely wrong. It might be just a very, like, small hole of people. I don't really know. But at the same time, I'm not, like... I don't get along with too many other people in different communities. It's typically a miracle if I get along with people in specific communities, you know? If Exhibit A is Dead by Daylight, I don't get along with too many people in Dead by Daylight community. If you watch me with Splatoon 2, you know that I didn't get along with too many people in that community. Well, for a little bit I was fine and not. And then for the DVD, yeah. Like I don't get along with I don't get along with too many people in just different communities. So I'm pretty sure it's just a me thing though. Because I'm a little, like, I guess hot-headed would probably be a way to put it. But it's purely because, like, of this weird thing where I think that people who are bigger or, like, growing rapidly are doing it in an asshole-ish way, but I don't know. But no, it probably is a Kit problem, let's be real. I think it's just a big spot of jealousy for me, if I'm just being completely honest. And, yeah. Pretty much how that goes. It is what it is. Whatever. But what I recommend is if you want to get those KFC wings and you're like, oh, who should I subscribe to? I can't give you any specifics. All I'm gonna recommend is go onto Twitch. So the way to get it is you have to give 2 gift subs or pay for 2 tier 1 subs, like for yourself or something. What I recommend is go onto Twitch and look for a hype train. There's usually going to be a hype train for somebody in Genshin Impact because of all of the people subbing. If you want to, like, kind of hide yourself and just be like, yeah, I don't really want to like show them like gonna support this person because it's only going to be for this one thing, and then I'm not going to sub anymore or something like that. And you don't want to be like super anonymous or anything, because if you be anonymous, you can't get the code. Just go to one of their random streams, look for a hype train, just very quickly like do the sub, get your code, and then get out. And that's purely if you just don't care about that person's content at all. Like I couldn't even tell you who I did. Oh, by the way, I'm at AR-59. I was waiting on stream before I did that. I actually missed all of yesterday just to show you guys I got hit AR-59. So let's do it. Let's upgrade it. The title's finally been upgraded. We're no longer AR-58. We're finally AR-59. We did it, everybody. We finally hit it. How do you get the code when summing? So here's how it works. I'm going to explain in detail how this works. And this goes until like sometime in December. I can't give you a specific day. But what you're going to do is you're going to go log in on Twitch, okay? You're going to be on your Twitch account. Then you're going to go... MiHoYo has their own like blog post that lists every single streamer that has this integration, because it's like a Twitch widget that they have integrated. So it's integrated there, and it waits for you, and it waits for one person to detect gifting 2 subs. So what you end up doing is you go to some person's channel, some Genshin Impact streamer's channel that's partnered. Go there, hit subscribe. You don't even have to follow, just hit subscribe. Scroll, make sure gift is selected if you don't want to support their content for any reason, because you're just only there for the wings. You hit gift, you scroll down to custom amount, type in 2, and then transaction. It's $10 for US currency. I don't know how it is for any other currencies out there, but you do it then for the $10. And then the widget will automatically detect that your name has gifted 2 subs, because it detects the name. If you do it anonymous, like I accidentally did, it's going to send it to whoever's actual name is anonymous. Like their username is named anonymous. So you have to make sure that it's not anonymous. Your name will be attached to it. Gift the 2 subs. And then the widget will immediately send you a code. And then you look in your little, like, there's like a treasure or like a crown icon, I think. It's either treasure or, yeah, it's like a treasure chest looking icon. Best way I can describe it on Twitch. You click that and it will have the code in it. And then you just insert the code. You go to settings, go to account, redeem code, and type in the code like you would to get redeem primo gems and such. That's all you got to do. And it costs only $10, which, to be fair, is a lot better of a deal than... For those who don't know, this set of wings is a KFC integration, okay? In China only for a limited time. I think they had a week where after you ordered a set number of Genshin specific items from any specific KFC, you got it, which I believe is significantly more than $10. So luckily we're getting the cheap end of the stick there. So we're getting the cheap part of it. But at the same time, like, I think, spending like for like a $20 meal of Genshin related items that you're probably going to remember for the rest of your life, compared to spending $10 in somebody's stream that you probably will never watch again, it goes back and forth. So yeah, I think that the Americans honestly got a better deal, and everybody else who is who's able to take part in it. And yes, you get the wings for every character. For some reason, people in I remember in the chat somebody was asking if the wings were only for one character, and you had to do 10 subs per character, or sorry, 2 subs per character. I don't know if that person was on drugs, or if they were, I don't know if they were on drugs, or if they were just high as fuck, drinking a ton, I don't know. But, like, the wing gliders have been for every single character. They always have been. I could just move over to switch to this. So yeah, I don't know what was going through that person's brain. Anywho, yeah, it's pretty simple. And like I said, I can't give you any recommendations on which streamers to do that for because I literally don't care about so much of their content that, like, the only person's content I think I actually have enjoyed that's Genshin related is I don't even know his name because I haven't even paid attention, but it's a guy who just goes over the builds and what, like, his first impressions of specific builds are. It begins with a Z. I don't know his name, but like his guides are actually pretty good, and I actually use them to have a decent idea of like what to do, like where to start with my guide, with what I'm doing. Otherwise, you know, I really don't watch anybody else. I remember I got like I remember I just kind of hopped into somebody's stream once, and it was on somebody else's account and buying a full constellation of some character. I can't even tell you which one, but it was they were buying just a random viewer like the full constellation because of how much money they're making from subs and donations. So I didn't feel too good about that. So yeah, sounds like it. I don't know who that is. I really don't remember too many names. I just thought that was, I don't know. It seems like somebody else going on to somebody else's account to do the pay to play thing. Like I feel like that might be a TOS, but Genshin. But I've never read Genshin's TOS to be fair. So couldn't really tell you. Genshin Twitch streamer that does that? Gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, I don't get along with too many people. So seems they're only getting a following from throwing money. Sounds like a YouTuber. Sorry. That might be a low jab. There's a few content creators I don't think highly of because I purely think that they've built their following purely by like throwing money, like just throwing money at people. Like I imagine I could take off on Genshin if I was like putting in my stream titles, hey, if you donate, I'll spend money to get you your constellations if you follow and sub and all that sort of stuff. Like immediate 1,000 followers. Anyway, I'm being probably a little. That looks cool. Interesting. Doesn't Ito have a last name? I think Ito has a last name. Because most of these characters like have like Katahara Kazuha. And then you got Kamisato Ayaka. So. Alright. Yeah, he does. Gotcha. I'm gonna do this without water. Or aqua. Got it. It's in one of his voice lines. Gotcha. Arataki Ito. Why don't they include? I don't know why they don't include his last name. Fuck. What just happened? I think Neko's trying to mess with me. I was like, wait, what did Pineapple do? Something tells me I'm definitely gonna need hydro. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need hydro. I think that was a cat. I just heard my name. Kitty just removed Pineapple's message.
We're way behind schedule.
No, that checks out. Neko's done that before. No, you're good, Neko. You're good. I was like, man, that seems like a random thing to move, but that's not a thing Neko does. I think your cat just wants attention. You're good, Neko. You're good. Okay, so how in the world am I about to do this properly? I guess I'm just gonna do it with some hydro characters and hope for the best. I'll do get rid of Zhang. Let's do Mona.
This is how it.
You're good, Pineapple. You're good.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. Shadows of born of ice and frost.
Anywho. So yeah, real quick, I'm just gonna get my resin stuff done right now because I literally haven't. I don't think I've actually done
Next on the agenda.
all of my daily stuff in the past. I know I didn't do it yesterday, and I may have not done it the day before. And I think it's purely because I wanted to get 59 on stream.
Delve into destiny. Diana special.
Diana special. I don't know why, but that just made me do. Vecina honey tanta, vecina dota.
No touching.
That song. I talked about this song before. It's on Base Hunter. It's by Base Hunter. It's called Dota. And it's a funny frickin' song. Talking about guys playing Dota. Do anything this time? I didn't do anything this time. That's the most dangerous sentence of all time. I didn't do anything this time. Oh god. What did Neko do? Nope. I literally need...
We're way behind schedule.
I need good things.
Let me try.
Alright, also, I think I'm, like, losing it right now. Because, like... Okay, so you know how if you're texting on a smartphone, you, you know, your phone lights up and it says what the message is and so on and so forth. So,
Look at you.
I think I've been staring at my phone all day today. That, like... There's a Gushers pack that I just ate that's just sitting on my desk. And I keep staring at it, and I'm like, man, my phone's going off a ton. And I swear that the Gushers pack is my phone, apparently. I'm trying to convince myself, apparently. Even though my phone is currently charging.
Next on.
The iPhone 14 Gushers edition. Kid is going insane. Guys, I'm not insane, I swear. The cactus tells me so. Kid loses it. Colorized once again. If at least the first one wasn't colorized, now the second one is too. Oh, you missed the first colorized? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Now I want to play talking points about how Kit loses it colorized. Going off the deep end? Listen, peyote is strong. Anybody understands that reference? Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Also, I'm pretty sure somebody in chat right now should be asleep.
Shadows of fate. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your
It's an hour till Black Friday. Not even gonna be able to participate. Also, I wonder who. I love how that was referencing 2 people technically, and I forgot that was the second one. Obviously, I was referencing a lurking Cassie. Obviously. I actually don't know who's watching, so if Cassie suddenly like talks like, what? I'll be like, huh? That was just a guess. I love the fact how 2 people just outed themselves and needing to get sleep.
Let me scroll. Born of ice and frost. Next
Saw
on the
nothing.
agenda.
I see everything. My third eye says everything has been seen.
No touching.
Don't touch the Ganyus.
Shadows of fate.
Did this guy just decide to not use his move? That's weird. Now listen here, Pineapple. I'm immune to the effects of sleep. Sleep doesn't exist. Man, somebody's plan just worked. Not gonna say whose plan, but somebody had a plan, and it worked. Yeah, I'm getting this Gushers wrapper out of here. I'm losing it. Alright. So if I recall correctly, it's been a while since we've done like story quests. I believe story quests do not give friendship experience. So I will switch to Team OP. Sus. Now I'm being called sus. Now I'm gonna be called sus. The most used. I need to get more emotes. So that way you guys can do more. I need more emotes. I need more channel point things. I need more everything apparently. I'm sorry. I'm letting y'all down. I blame the aristocrats. Here, who used to chew on the cupcake wrappers after. Yes, you are the only person. What up, Albedos and the Sucrose?
Hey, Timmy! Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Why does he look so serious? That's Albedos for you. What's going on?
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
What up, Timaeus?
Hello, you two. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we've been in
Are you
Japan.
having a really serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
So we just missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him. He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway. Upset? You mean Albedo?
Correct.
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self. Upset? Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
Timaeus, what did you do? What up, Jay? Thank you so much for the host. The Wooloo's coming in. How's it going? Thank you for your noble sacrifice of Dead by Daylight earlier. Appreciate it. How's it going?
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
Damn.
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
A favor? Well, sure. How can I help?
Well, Paimon found a bunch of super duper
Hi,
sweets in the mountains the
cheese.
other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone. So Paimon isn't ready
Check out
to
your headache?
finish
That's
them
not
all
good.
yet.
I'm sorry you have a headache.
Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
Do they not have a juicer? Do they not have a juicer in Tavat? That's absurd. There's no smoothies.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
They don't have a juicer.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea?
I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Damn. The fruit army. The fruit army is
Your
here.
tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that.
At all
Alchemists
sucrose.
usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus, Albedo, and I all have very different research foci. Paimon, your idea is very imaginative, but it's beyond Timaeus's and my ability.
But you know who can help out? A chef. They probably have a blender, juicer, smoothie machine.
I don't think even Albedo can make such an incredible device. After all, alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two.
Perhaps an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a huge fan of sucrose. Paimon. Pineapple is actually Paimon? No. Pineapple does not seem to like the quiet, shy girl. Stand.
Well, excuse Paimon for overestimating the power of alchemy.
Damn, Paimon.
In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless. Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world. It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely. Sorry. That wasn't meant as a criticism against you personally.
Listen, I'll make sure Paimon's in check. Emergency food.
Just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that?
Oh, of course, these are just Timaeus's and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If he has no idea how to make one either, you'll have to give up on the idea.
He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
He won't. Albedo is not that kind of person.
That's fair. There is something about Albedo today. He seems to be turning into something. It's weird. It seems different. What could it be?
So where is Albedo heading to anyway?
He's turning into something. So
Unless he specifically
strange.
says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him. Come on, there's no time to lose.
There's no time to lose. The snowy past. By the way, in case you guys need a lore update on what I'm referring to, at the end of Albedo's story, way far back. We're talking 1.3, I think, 1.2, 1.3. Way back then, Albedo at the end of his quest, 1.2. There we go. At the end of Albedo's quest, Albedo hints to the fact that he might be turning into some sort of creature that may or may not be hell-bent on destroying the world one day. Maybe. Possibly. We don't know for sure, but he seems to believe that he needs to be stopped at some point. After we created a very cursed sword. Sorry. Amber!
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Amber? Cyrus? Pallid? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine?
Hi,
Don't you like the
Blossy.
cold?
Hi, long time no see, everyone.
The Traveler is joining us too. Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful! The more the merrier.
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Dang, Pallid's here too? Oh, we're screwed, dude. We're
There's most of these
screwed.
Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain outrider is doing too.
Hey, it's Amber.
Allow
Haven't seen
me to
Amber in
explain.
ages.
The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve, but it's dangerous to go alone. So, we
I remember
made a
what
plan
Pallid did. It's been a
for
while.
Senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
What are you doing here,
The
Amber?
Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
Oh, by the way, I should mention this. Let me mention this. If you are having trouble with like starting this event, if you are like, wait a second, why can't I start this event? You have to not only do the main story quest, but this is one of the few events you have to do a side quest too. There's a side quest where you have to talk to the kid Joel and locate his father's diaries to figure out what happened with his father. You have to do that before you start this. There's no in between. Yeah, you have to. I remember reading it like offhand before I started streaming it today.
I know. Joel's father went missing.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
Aw, Amber.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out.
Since it's for you, Amber, count me in.
Really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then.
Pineapple, you apparently
I
think
invited another
everybody's
friend
mine.
of mine to join too. She should be here anytime.
Eula! It's
She'll
gotta be
be
Eula.
perfect for
It's
this
gotta
kind
be
of thing.
Eula.
Hey, Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Situation here seems trickier than I thought.
There's Joel! Hey, buddy, I hear your dad's dead. I just sliced him in half.
Joel, we're
Shit.
here.
Been a long time, Joel.
Hey, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a snowman too?
Eula, do you want to build a snowman? No! go. Okay, bye.
Build a snowman.
Eula, you're
Oh,
fine.
sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the
Excuse me.
Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Man, Eula's eyes are great, by the way. Purple and hazel, pretty good. Not brown though.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Brown's better, in my opinion.
Auntie Eula?
Auntie Eula.
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
All right, if that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Whoa! Eula just let something go for once?
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
Yay, snowman! I approve.
Yep, count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we? Sounds wonderful. I'd be delighted to join you.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there? Yeah, let's do it!
Wow. Those two are fast.
So I'm dealing with something
It's hard to
at
tell
the same
which
time.
of them is having more fun.
You want to build a snowman? I was gonna just respond with Frozen lyrics at this rate.
Staring at each other without saying anything.
Trying to figure out what you're thinking.
Well,
We are here alone. Tell me
Joel
what's on your mind.
probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city.
Probably
He
not.
doesn't know me, and he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
The Danganronpa.
That's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
I gotta play through Danganronpa before the new thing comes out on in December, because I have that pre-ordered and I really want to play through Danganronpa again. I heard it's
True.
fine.
In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt.
And that's fine.
It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all.
So there's something else bothering you?
How very perceptive of you. Were you
Yo,
staring
I gotta
at
show
me
you
the
guys
whole time
Danganronpa.
whenever
We'll do
he
it
was
after maybe
talking?
Nosha.
You shan't be getting off lightly for that. The truth is, I'm a little concerned that I might be quite inept at building snowmen. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no! Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
We need all the hugs for Eula. Don't worry, it's just for
You
fun.
sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with something outside.
Why is
Mondstadt
we don't get to see
Community.
Fischl? Aw,
So
damn,
we
dude.
found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet.
Is it Bennett? Better not be
Thank
Bennett.
goodness you are here.
It better not be Bennett.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
Hi, Gerald.
In that case,
You looking help?
fine. But for that, you will pay.
Damn it, Eula, not again!
Pay for what?
You're in safe hands.
Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
No problem. Oh, hey, look, no problem.
Why did you
She'll be an instructor? Oh man, that person's screwed. I'm wondering if people know all the good qualities about Eula. It was great.
You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope.
Well, we
with
might see
the
Bennett.
because of the sheer
Maybe Blossom.
cold, but
Maybe.
not her. Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things.
I'm on you, lazy sack of shit.
Amber and Joel are doing. Let's head up the mountain and see what they're up to.
Well, time to find Albedo Alfredo. No, I normally don't like message on the side. I'm just making sure I deal with something. And it's definitely a thing needs to be dealt with. Anyway, we gotta teleport up. Hold on, don't worry, Blossy. I can also fix this. Here's Bennett. That's Bennett. And that's Fischl.
I created another universe and founded paradise for I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der
Prinzessin der Vertelung.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they?
Where are
Did
they?
we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Albedo shows up, calling it. A strange rustling surrounds you. There's a strange noise.
They be in danger? Hurry, let's go check it out.
I'll help them out. I'll be the hero. Follow the source of the voice.
It's coming from that direction.
Screw you, Hilichurls. Let me keep following the source of the voice. What set does your Ganu use? That's a great question. I think it's the Wanderers set. Yeah, it's Wanderers. I might change it at some point, but Wanderers worked wonders so far.
The sound just completely stopped.
Like we lost it.
What happened? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection.
It's a cryo goblet? No, it's a guardian goblet.
Oh,
With
we
cryo damage,
underestimated
yes.
Whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, then what exactly are we dealing with here?
I know that voice.
Albedo!
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Just you?
Oh, so it was Albedo all along.
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment.
His voice seems to
There
have
are
slightly
too many ways to
changed.
sustain losses
He sounds
here
more
if you aren't
dull.
careful.
Like monotone,
So,
I guess.
What business brought you here?
It's a long
We
story.
actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
It's nothing serious.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all?
Yeah, you're probably overthinking it.
Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the
Don't
view.
ask him about the juice stuff,
Basically,
please.
the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Ah, I
Goes.
see. So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
Yeah, that's fair.
We're not goofing around.
Nope, that's absolutely fair.
Was the right person for the job. We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and
A
I had to
friend?
finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Alchemy?
Paint.
Paint.
Star
That makes
silver
sense.
can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
Ore can be used to make paint?
That's pretty.
Yes.
That's fair.
But
That makes
you
sense.
have
That
to be
checks out. That
selective
checks
with
out.
the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
Now we get to learn how to paint.
Once
Let's
you mastered
go.
it, you can paint Paimon.
I suck at painting.
Not a bad idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
Sounds great.
What about Amber?
She'll be fine. She is a knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo.
Alright, fine. Einon's
Let's
greedy.
go. It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
One kid only knows how to finger paint. Exactly. Exactly. I only know how to finger paint. And still very badly. If you're like, man, Kit can't be that bad at art, you'd be surprised. You would be very, very surprised. Also, what is going on? Like, we're kind of seemingly doing 3 stories at once. Adventurers Guild needs help. Albedo wants to make paints, but something's wrong with Albedo. And what's going on?
It's gotta be.
And Eula is having some
Some things are
self-confidence.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
Paimon, you don't have any
It's
more.
hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
That's not good.
You're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers,
This is manga
thieves,
music?
and
What music are we listening
monsters.
to?
What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, Hilichurl break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand. These appear to be...
Footprints?
Footprints. It's probably Gerald. It's probably Gerald.
Ones, meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
Damn it, Gerald, I knew it.
From the entrance, the footprints go that way.
Oh, that thieving... thief!
Damn it, Gerald.
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them.
Gotta be Gerald, right? If you're about to tell me that someone other than Gerald, I'm gonna be a little upset. Sorry, Frost on the
Snow
Lord
are so hard to notice. So easy to lose track completely.
With Gerald, he's like the rookie dude
That's why
that
we have
just
to
joined.
hurry.
Huh? The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. Here, we're going down. More footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide. Let's go in.
Let's
Wait,
go.
I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
Got it.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered.
Fair.
Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
We'll be fine.
Okay. See you shortly.
You
Of
take care
course.
too. After Albedo leaves you and Paimon wait outside the cavern for a
I
while.
wonder if Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever.
Not been that long, Paimon.
Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something
Paimon, no.
like...
Paimon, no.
like...
No.
Oh, look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it up for Albedo?
No, we need to stay
The
camp.
cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens inside, we can be right back here in no time. Yay! Let's get started.
Paimon, you're dumb. But apparently the Traveler is also dumb.
Huh. This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about?
This is the worst idea of all time. Next Star Silver is near the first. I know, I was just getting another thing
This
taken care of.
one's not bad.
Hey look,
Alright,
footprints.
This should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh? Finally, you're back.
Yes.
Then what is the thief not with you?
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Damn.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny
Yeah, Paimon's really not that bright at all.
Star Silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point.
Albedo a little sussy. Albedo's always sussy, let's be real.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
That's fair.
Just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those
Why am I
things that are
sus?
good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds. Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of
Albedo
time,
seems a
right?
little
Efficiency first.
espresso right now.
Bye!
Help! Help me!
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an adventurer in danger.
Probably Gerald. Is it Gerald? Better be Gerald, and he's better be the asshole who has our frickin' thing. Sorry, Fish, I need you to disperse. I have to save an asshole.
The voice was definitely coming from around
Wait,
here.
is it Benny?
Is anybody there? Help me!
Oh, it's Benny.
No way! Is that?
Is that the Traveler and Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Hey, what up, Benny?
It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
The most unlucky lucky person of all time.
Wow, so much clutter! Uh-oh, we got company!
Stay right there. This isn't good.
Hey, what up, Doge? Barbecue? Why barbecue sauce?
Oh, finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Got revenge for you.
Taking them out was
The Explorer points out the obvious. Fair.
No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine?
That's you were rude.
Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Yeah, where's Razor? Where's the
Heard about
boy?
Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers.
Yeah,
I'm here to
barbecue
help
sauce
the
makes me
rookies.
vomit.
Razor's not
Oh,
an
Bennett's the
adventurer.
one.
And as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
You're the one that you're supposed to be there with Eula.
So that's
You
the
hurled-
girl who
Barbecue
got
sauce.
lost in the lurch? He was supposed
So-
to be paired up with you?
Barbecue sauce.
If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
I was just gonna finish this part of the event
Weren't
first
they
before
short
we
on instructors?
switch games.
Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
Year.
A few people from the Knights of Avonia stepped up
Sounds
in
good.
order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius.
Do check in with Q.
Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than
I
me.
can.
I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Last photo I got, he was mid-game.
That was just the situation
Yeah, with Monkey Ball.
when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows?
Was that
Maybe
Monkey
a
Ball?
whole load
Yeah,
more
when it says
rookies
Fallout,
will
it's
have turned
Monkey
up
Ball.
to join in. Besides, after
That's
all
the
trouble
OG
you've
one,
gone
I
to
think.
show up as an instructor,
I thought it was
put you to work.
Really?
one of those games where you played a bunch of mini games to see who got more points, and it was back from like the original 360 or like the original
The
Xbox
alchemist
days.
from the Knights of Favonius?
Oh,
He's one of
okay,
the
okay.
instructors
Oh
too?
god, what game was that? What am I thinking of?
Dragonspine. We were just with him, but
Oh,
then we
Nathan,
were to
take it
call
easy.
for help. He must have left us at some point after that.
I'm like focusing on 3 things at once. I got story,
Looking for clues?
one situation, and
Go
now
back
you.
to the cavern and see if he's there.
So much stuff happening.
I'm just trying to remember what game this was.
Right now, I'm looking for Albedo Alfredo.
Sign of
I don't want
Albedo.
Alfredo sauce, not gonna lie.
This is weird. Where is he?
Not
run off
barbecue
to?
sauce.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
Fusion
This is
Frenzy.
where we heard Bennett's cry for help.
Oh, that's such a good game.
Oh, it's such a good game.
We gotta play that too. We got so many games to
And
play.
went straight over to rescue him.
What do you mean we gotta play that?
Albedo was gone.
What?
Huh. So he just
Is there anything bad with Fusion Friendly?
No, not even remotely. It's an original Xbox game. I don't know.
What are you talking
You can get that
about?
on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the new one. All cross-compatible.
Do I own an Xbox?
I
You
should be the
own
one to
probably
ask you
Ultimate
that.
Game Pass.
Didn't I tell you
No.
to stay at the cavern entrance?
I'm not really following who
Why
was
would I?
waiting for who and who was looking
Sea
for
of Thieves and such.
but for
No, I just
You,
bought Sea of Thieves on Steam.
I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but
Oh my
seems
god.
like it's mostly my
I'm fat.
No, Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be
A
helping
lot of
the
stuff
new
happening right now in this game.
Yes, that's what I would be doing, if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were
You're
doing?
AFK? Okay.
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
That might be who we saw. Oh.
Impersonating you. To what end?
What?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
What?
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes and also an imposter. Of course.
You can tell which
it's
Albedo's
entirely
which?
natural
Really?
for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies?
Oh,
Could it
okay.
be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies. and I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius.
And Gerald's the
Traveler,
imposter? Probably.
Paimon,
Probably, if we
and
just got introduced to Gerald.
if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter
But
went after
what's the
Joel,
importance of
and not
Joel
you.
in all this?
I will keep Joel
What's the
safe.
importance of Joel?
If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Yeah, there she is.
Amber, we're here.
Eula! Oh, and
But why did
Traveler,
Albedo
Paimon,
try to...
Albedo, and
The fake
Bennett,
Albedo try
you're
to...
all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to
Doing
go.
stuff using the imposter to lure them? Maybe. I think Gerald's just is the
Very
imposter.
well.
Maybe a Tanuki.
Let's go.
Could be a Tanuki from Inazuma that just kind of snuck in.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Let's go to my camp.
Return to the camp. Return to the camp. The snack that smiles far back.
My
Albedo
camp is
camp.
somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that,
Whoa, what a mess!
Yeah, let's clean up.
thank you. I appreciate it. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting.
Hey, Kit.
Welcome back.
It's due for a cleaning.
Partying up. Partying up.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
I have no idea how long this
Thank
goes.
you.
So,
Both of you.
Don't even stress. I got my
Now
own
that
stuff.
everything is in order. It's
I
time
have
to
Shadow of Mordor.
You look really serious.
Because it's a damn good game and I wanted to replay it.
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not
Albedo
go
in this
into
game is the
detail
most
on.
interesting character, I think, by far. He's got so many
I
secrets,
am
secrets
a
upon
synthetic
secrets.
human being.
You think I have
A
even
human
played this
forged
game?
by human hand.
Ooh,
The one who created
I
me,
avoided it because I was worried about my
my
bank
mother,
account.
Teacher.
fair. Also gonna.
Her name is Rhine-Daughter, a
This
researcher
is
from
actually
Conria.
huge lord stuff.
Also
I
known
will
as
mute
Sokola.
myself.
Okay. Huh. So Albedo is... Because I thought he was going to turn into like another dragon or something, because we had to get the cursed dragon's blood. But he's essentially a clay golem. And he's from Conria,
A
which we
synthetic human? What the... How the heck does that work?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you
Finally learning more about Conria.
I am
For
indeed
so long.
somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us.
A little
Traveler,
less than that, Pineapple. A
what
little
is
bit
your
less.
general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place? Rhine-daughter created two miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Okay.
Durin? So that makes you guys brothers?
Which is funny because that
As
means that's
sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
okay.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite special.
Strange and tenacious
That's right.
life forms, indeed.
Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
Yeah, something else we couldn't really say earlier.
Wait, Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Sounds like it.
Well,
Damn.
if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed.
I thought I noticed that there was no star there, but yeah.
After he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture.
Fair.
Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight
Gotcha.
you should have to bear.
Because I thought I saw it missing, because I was like, man, I never
Perhaps you
noticed
should
the star
return to
before.
Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
Yo, I'm not going anywhere. I'm helping you out, bro.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now.
Which is why I also don't go on
There's
TikTok.
something really bad going on. We can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
We got you, bruh. We got you.
Alright. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain.
True.
In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues, then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
But
good.
please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Quests are so interesting. Yeah, no, he's filled with lore. Dude is filled to the brim with lore. Like, I love Albedo as a character. because he's just so much lore. So we got Born of the Snow. In Dragon Spawn special training, we can obtain various snowman components. After obtaining snowman components, get a puffy snowman, which gets you stuff. I did not think those were eggs for a bit. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. During Dragon Spiral special training, you can obtain various snowman components. After obtaining snowman components, you make use of them to make puffy snowmen in the encampment. You can also send these components to your friends or receive such components from them through the event page. The types of snowman components include heads, hands, hats, eyes, noses, and scarves. You must set a snowman head first before you can set a snowman hat, eyes, nose, and scarf. Complete several puffy snowmen to obtain corresponding rewards. During the event and after it ends, you can even bring snowman torsos and components that you have obtained in your Serenity Teapot and make puffy snowmen there. Okay. So I got combat training, which gives me some stuff. So do these change every single day? Or is that something that I just keep doing? No. Okay. And special training. So we got agility. Alright, I think we're back. Also, Doge, you don't have to be muted anymore, by the way.
Dang.
Uh-oh. That was weird. So, my internet didn't even cut out. OBS just died for some reason.
Yeah, no, OBS just kind of like took a shit. I don't know why.
Because I was still in the Discord the entire time.
Yes, you were. There was no problems on the Discord side of things.
Yeah.
I heard you through the entire thing.
Next on the
Well,
agenda.
I'm not going to need to do too much else with the event right now. I'll do that tomorrow or the next day.
I mean, I'm in the middle of a fight if you want to keep doing
Well,
your thing.
I'm doing my resin stuff. So I just got my daily stuff still to do. And then after that, I'm like pretty much set.
Access denied.
Why did the guy I just killed immediately come back?
You're playing Shadow Mordor, right?
Yeah. But like, I literally just killed him. Like, just now.
That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the one.
I own Shadow War, and I started playing it, but then you know life, and so I haven't played it in a while. So I was like, I'll go back and play this.
See, I need to finish the DLC for Shadow Mordor.
It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
I just want to do it for 100%. But have you seen the creepy thing from Shadow War that happened to the IGN employee?
No.
Okay, so since I'm pretty much at the end of Genshin, this is why I'm going to just talk about it. So there's a thing where there's an IGN, employee who had to make an article, right? Finish the game, did all their stuff. And, they played through the game, and I think they tried to 100% it.
Okay.
On the bottom talk. How's it
So
going?
we're talking about an IGN employee.
Yeah, IGN employee.
So was he doing a review of the game?
Yeah, so he played it originally to do a review of the game.
Okay.
Beat the game completely. And decided to just be, like, he had a guy on his, like, team. You know how you can, like, get those
Yeah, you brand them, basically.
Yeah. So he just decided to, like, fucking torture him. Just because he had, like, nothing else they really felt like doing. It was like, I guess I'm just gonna torture this guy for a whole eternity or something.
It makes him stupid strong.
True. What are y'all discussing? We're talking about something that happened with Shadow of Mordor, which is to explain what that game is, if you don't know, it is like an open world.
It's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
it's Lord of the Rings, and it's an open world where it has basically a system where the enemy has captains, and the captains level up every time. They can basically do things to like themselves level up. They can like recruit. There's basically all these things. It's just an excuse to make them gain more power. Power is the stat in the game that everyone has, and there's a chance when you kill a captain that they don't actually die, and however you killed them, they become immune to.
Yeah.
and they don't just become immune if it's from you, they become immune to that damage type across the entire game, which includes when the other AIs attack them because you've made them yours and sent them to go kill someone.
There's a lot of just crazy shit that can happen.
Uh-huh.
But I'm talking about a creepy thing that happened in the sequel, Shadow of War.
Okay, go on.
Where the guy beat the game, and then one of the people he branded, he decided to just, like, be as dickish as possible. Then, you know, he finishes his review and goes on from there. And he then decides to go back to the game and start a brand new file and stream it.
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
And there is video proof of this, where he's starting the tutorial, and the same guy that he branded, that he started torturing in his previous save file that was now currently deleted. Just make sure you're aware of that. His file is 100% deleted. That character is not supposed to exist anymore. Shows up in the tutorial area, muttering gibberish. Not even muttering like his normal voice lines or anything. Muttering gibberish, and just hell-bent on just killing the player over and over. And then when the player does die, when the IGN employee dies, from what I believe the shows in the video, the guy's not even on the screen. He's just this dark blob off in a corner, but still in the game and trying to hunt the dude down.
Next on the agenda.
That's a thing. The game really does. They made, okay, if everyone's ever heard of the director system, which is from the Left 4 Dead series, or most commonly in the Back 4 Blood series currently, the director system basically looks at your gameplay and goes, okay, we need to make the game harder, we need to make the game easier. And they built something similar for this game, and it does do some weirdo shit at times. And it's cool.
But it also is kind of creepy when, like, you're not expecting it in that sort of game, and you just, you know, one guy that you saw in your previous playthrough, he's back and he's just upset. He's like, dude, you just kind of screwed me over, tried to kill me numerous times, and just tried to torture me.
And you know what the worst part is? It actually ties to a Steam account.
Really?
Uh-huh. It's been, they have other people who have claimed, I mean, you know, we don't know because we didn't have the video proof, but claim that, like, they've gone years without playing, and it happens.
Decided by destiny. Born of ice and frost.
And oh yeah, and people from the first game will transfer into the second game with you, and they will hold really big grudges. It's really cool. I know people are like, that's fucking weird. No, it's super cool. It feels super cool when you're in the game. You're like, hey, I fucking murdered this guy, and he goes, you fucking cut off my head.
That'd be interesting if this was something that could also be, like, I'm just kind of incorporating into Genshin in my mind right now. Like, what if Genshin, there's like a guy who just kills one of your characters, just one of them, and becomes like immensely stronger, even if you defeat them, but they just show up as like a commander later down the line. Like, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, and that's basically what this game does, and it's the coolest fucking thing. Seeing, like, cause like, yeah, you can take one of your guys and you can basically train them up, and then you can, like, you know, help them win their mission so they get higher level. Or you can also bully the shit out of them and kill them in ways that don't actually kill them. Just let them flee every battle. And it can get pretty fucking gnarly. I won't lie to you.
The only reason I'm also like bringing that up is because, like, I've always criticized Genshin for being a little bit just too easy, even though, like, yeah, all my characters are like overpowered and such, and almost all of them are level 90 right now. It's just Toma who's not, because I've been kind of half-ass trying to level him up. I'm like, he's not needed for a team right now. Like, I'll worry about him later. But like, that would be one way to make it more difficult, is just
that would make it insanely more difficult.
Yeah, having bosses and enemies and having things move obviously would take a lot of, like, materials and resources, especially with now how big of a game Genshin is.
Oh my god, yeah, no, but it would be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be the coolest thing they could add. Hands down, the coolest thing they could add is, like, that sort of, like, nemesis system. I think that's what it's called, right? Nemesis system?
Yeah, it's the nemesis system. Good job on you, Kit, honestly. Oh no, I needed that guy alive and he just died.
Once again, I know so many like random things about a bunch of different games, but I just don't talk about them. And every time I do, people are like, "How the heck do you know this?"
No, super cool.
Listen,
Super fucking cool.
I listen to a lot of this stuff, and you know, that's why I know like so much random bits of lore in games. Because it's like, you know, I like to keep up with that stuff.
Well, and they just like they really did the Lord of the Rings series proud, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's as a previous Lord of the Rings fan, and only because of my roommate made me watch the entire fucking series. I think that it's super fucking cool, and they did it proud. There's some letdowns in Lord of the Rings, you know. There hasn't been a lot of Lord of the Rings games, and a few of them that are out there, you know, maybe not the best things. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
Welcome back, Pineapple.
Go sit down for a minute.
Those are new to the streams. We when it comes to Genshin, we tend to talk about other things other than Genshin, just because like,
kids bit the game.
Well, it's like, you know, there's not too much stuff happening. Obviously, there was one big bit of lore, but like the lead up to the lore was just kind of like meh. Library of Alexandria, except it's the Library of Kit. Fair.
Okay, so I played this game the first time completely blind. And so I did a lot of the story before I started doing side stuff. I've done everything side already before even unlocking the ability to brand people.
Yeah, no, I did that my first playthrough.
So
I went around just like overpowered, wrecking everybody's shit in.
Yeah,
and
like, so
like, by the way, here's how you brand people. I'm like,
yeah, here's how you make the game easier, and you're like, oh, what?
Listen, I've just been like doing like 20 like orcs in a day. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know, and they don't get stronger until that system really gets unlocked.
Yep.
And so I really am just like wiping the floor with people, and the game's probably like, fuck, like I just do the fucking main story, you cunt. I'm like, I would, but like I can't.
I'm not using that one, please. Not a huge fan of that
one. Fair. I accept this. But yeah, so it's my favorite thing honestly is the movement system in the game. If you were to ask me,
yeah,
I think the movement is really clean.
It's a mix of like Assassin's Creed, but so much better. It's a mix of I like how I just said it's a mix of Assassin's Creed. Didn't say another game. I just said it was a mix of Assassin's Creed. It just left it there.
Well, I mean, it is. It has those. Oh, whatever. What do you mean that arrow didn't shoot?
Also, Pineapple. Yeah. Since we're waiting for Doge right now to finish up.
I'm free and clear at this point. I'm messing around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to collect mushrooms so I can look.
Ooh. God, I hate shield bearers.
Pineapple, I think I'll actually head to your world and steal the mushrooms real quick. If you guys ever like have questions about even like a random game, most of the time like I'll know it. Even like some of the lesser known stuff. Obviously, Jigsaw or Crow or Golbez in chat will test my knowledge on random things. I'm like, okay, dude, listen, you're cutting into deep takes. I don't know much about that stuff. But you know, like and I'm so excited when you and Cube Doge get to play the one game that I really want you guys to experience, because like I'm excited to not only see your guys' reactions to all the stuff that happens in the game, but really show like my knowledge on stuff. For those who don't know, I'm having we're gonna be doing a stream at some point where Cube and Doge, for those who don't know, Doge call right now, and Cube is another good friend of ours.
Way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
I'm gonna have them play a PS2 game that is a trip. It's a trip.
Okay.
If you know the game, you know. If you don't, oh boy.
If you know, you know. If you don't talk to me.
If you don't know, imagine making a game. Have you heard of LSD, the Dream Simulator game?
No. It does. The game we're talking about reminds me of Katawa Shayu, though. I will be honest.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but it's a lot less pervy.
Well, okay, that's a dating sim. How is it pervy?
Well, that one's. I mean, let's be real. Let's talk about some of the. If you want to talk about some of the stuff that happens in Katawa
Yeah.
Shayu, like
Okay.
definitely the main
I've
character
only
is
seen
pretty
one.
pervy.
I've only seen one run though. So I don't actually know. Like a lot. I heard Emmy's is weird.
Dude, Emmy's is the only one I've done so far. I need to go
I
back
know.
and do another one.
Oh my god! Please let me sit and call for that. I love that game. I think it's so cool.
Well, you need to go back then and watch my Emmy playthrough, where we had a
probably
giant
do.
cat, like literally had a giant cat covering the sex scenes. Wow.
It does. Well, yeah. You know what? You know what the blind ones is? Shrimp.
Next on the agenda.
It is a plate full of cooked, sizzling shrimp. So you can do with that information what you will.
It's a good game though. It's a really good game. The game that we're talking about is not a dating sim, but can very loosely be described as a dating sim.
Pervy sim.
Not really. It's just. It's Japanese. It's Japanese.
It's Japanese. You don't need to know anything else. It's Japanese. How do I damage this guy? He is immune to both combat finishers and vaulting over. Oh, is he immune to stuns? Yes, he is.
Also, I like.
I
how
might have made an unbeatable boss.
I like how Pineapple was like, "Hey, you can come to my world." Then goes BRB.
Yeah.
Thanks,
But no,
Pineapple.
I really think me and Kit are one of look, okay, has anybody seen the the legendary IGN employee playing through Doom Eternal and like they couldn't get through anything?
One up beyond that one, the game journalist who couldn't beat the prologue of Cuphead.
Oh, I know. And it's like, yeah, it's supposed to be a difficult game, but not that difficult. You shouldn't be able to S it, but you should be able to at least play it.
Yeah.
And so my whole comment about that is like, Kit and I are not saying we're some like, box of just, all the game knowledge in the world, but like, as gamers who have been around for probably too long, we can,
Fair.
We have decent knowledge of like a lot of games. I was at my girlfriend's place today for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And her mom looks at me and goes, "What games do you play?" And I looked her dead in the eye to a grown-ass woman and went, "All of them."
Yeah.
Because it was just easier than any other answer.
Yeah, that's what I've told like my coworkers when I was at the supermarket job for a little bit.
I know.
They would just be like, "Oh, hey, do you play like Fortnite or Apex?" And it's like, well, I used to play Fortnite because I was part of their alpha and beta program before the PvP became a thing. But I'm not too into PvP. But like, obviously, it's easier to just say all of them.
My comment is always, even if I haven't played it, I know a lot about it.
Yeah.
We're way behind schedule.
And 9 times out of 10, that is factual. I might not have played every game under the sun, but as somebody who lives in this community, we tend to at least hear stuff about games.
We're way behind schedule.
Right now we're not hearing anything about Fortnite, so Fortnite's probably not doing all that well.
I think it's on its end of its second season, right? Or whatever.
Fortnite 2.
Next
Yeah,
on the
Fortnite 2.
agenda.
And we can, dive into that if you want.
Not interested.
that's
there's,
a
like-
whole hodgepodge.
But there's other games that people are like, "Oh, kid, have you ever played this?" And I'm like, "I've never played it, but like I know what happens." That was the big thing when it came to Fortnite Cross Naruto. Yeah, that still blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've seen some of the videos of like, Sasuke and Naruto doing like the God, I can't think of its name. Rasengan like pose and such, and then just taking out a shotgun and just murdering somebody in the face. It's hilarious, don't get me wrong, but it's also a little jarring because you're like, dude, these are ninjas that have like ninja abilities, like powers beyond like crazy shit.
Yeah,
and
right.
Naruto just took out a freaking 12 gauge shotgun and like destroyed somebody's entire existence.
Yeah, we love Fortnite, right?
It's a game that exists. That's for
Oh
sure.
my
Thank you,
god.
Pineapple, by the way.
You're lying that I missed that.
But what was there was a
Oh,
game
he's
that
gonna
like
skip.
people said that like I've never played, and I know like stuff about. Heck, the game that we're about to switch to, like I know a little bit more than I'm letting on, but that's also because
It'll ruin the game.
well, not entirely. I'm gonna let you know right now, Doge. I don't know anything else like story wise, but I know how many endings there are, and the stupid way to get one of them, because I had a feeling, and I had to verify it.
And you were right.
Yep.
Ooh, there it is.
If anyone's watched my
Let's
Zero
go.
Escape playthrough with Zero Time Dilemma, you know exactly how it is.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm confused.
Hmm?
Well, you remember Ratbag?
Maybe.
He's like the first orc that you kind of like
Oh yeah.
run around with for a while, and he's like, "Oh, let me show you the ways of the orc world." Blah blah blah. One of the first, story missions is getting him to be like a war chieftain.
Mhm.
And I've done that, and then didn't play for a couple days, and now he's not a war chieftain, and I don't know where he is.
Dude just got demoted. It was not a good one, apparently.
He's awful. He's not good at his job. He gets beaten every fight you go into.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Oh, this is a boss? Why? I don't know how I accidentally come across captains all the time. Like, all the damn time. Oh, that is another captain directly behind him. Yeah, it is. That is definitely another captain directly behind him without fail. Oh, please. Oh no, he's actually just a new class of warrior called Executioner. Oh, Kit, you cooking me dinner? Turkey dinner?
I am. I didn't have too much to eat for Thanksgiving, admittedly. Felt sick after. That also could just be my parents cooking.
Rough.
Oh, there we go. I got the paw print stuff.
It is another boss. He's an executioner. Oh no.
I'm racking my brain right now to figure out what. There's a game that like people are like shocked that I haven't played. You need to play it.
Okay. Can you give me any more information? Like anything?
I mean, there's majority of the Mario games.
Oh, same. I'm not a Nintendo person as much
Oh,
as
most
I
of
think
Legend of Zelda
Nintendo.
games because I've only played at this rate Skyward Sword and Wind Waker.
I've only played Skyward Sword and Twilight.
See, I know Twilight Princess, there's a wolf, and that's why everyone's like, you would love it. You have a wolf tattoo on your forearm.
Kit, there's not a wolf. You are the wolf.
Yeah, no, I've heard about that. That one guy from Clash Royale. True. I had a friend who used to be like top rank in Clash Royale.
I had a friend that was top 100 in Destiny 1 PvP.
Is this Sucrose's birthday? Hold on. We just finished an important experiment. Woo, the next step is to await the results and hope for a breakthrough. I'm not one to believe in luck, but when it comes to my birthdays, experiments tend to go well. It is. While research you help with often sees good progress. So if you can make it... Oh, right. There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. Recently, I was tidying up my lab. I dug up some heretofore unseen material from the back of the cupboard. I suspect that I left it here by someone else. Given how well-traveled you are, you might know something about it. The materials are enclosed. If you have any input, please let me know. Thank you so much. And she made her own... too. That's weird. I don't know why all of a sudden Sucrose's mail just happened right now.
Do you care?
Not really. I got some Spectre.
You know, I should not be in this fight of... Oh my god, it's two captains.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's like 40 orcs around. I should leave. And there's just two captains around the corner. And I'm on my last, death save. So we're just gonna leave. I really hope I have an arrow so that I can, do the really long distance jump away thing. The Shadow Strike or whatever.
Would you care to see?
I think I'm good right now with... Dude, the amount of old wells that I'm holding on to in Genshin is utterly obscene.
I don't even know what that is.
So, there's like a house building system in this game.
Yeah, I knew about that.
So, but there's also achievements to craft specific things.
Okay, okay.
So, I was just trying to craft like the cheapest thing that I can like craft the most of. Oh my, so much stuff I have still.
And you were just like spam crafting because it's like craft 1,000 objects or something?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna choose the cheapest thing, even if it takes that long. Whatever. And I'm gonna look at how many freaking old wells I have.
Okay, I'm looking. I'm watching.
Old wells. I have 266 old wells. So if anyone needs any wells, need to dig up a hole in the ground and need somewhere where little Timmy can just casually fall into, I got you covered. Got you covered. So you're done. So yeah, because I have to craft 600 furnishings. It's too long. So actually, at this point, I could probably use the quick craft now. I have 99 of them. But I'll worry about those later. Alright, Timmy trash well. True. All those pigeons. Alright, so before we go into Nosha, Doge, can you mute one more time? Because I'm just gonna cover one more thing.
I am a mutie boy.
Thank you. So, here's how it's gonna go. So I want to let you guys know, once again, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I also say this at the end, for those who want the KFC glider. I know Doge didn't hear this earlier, so he's probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? And if you didn't know and you play Genshin, I'm going to let you guys know how to get the KFC glider. Because that is an event that's going on right now. It's a Twitch specific event. Unless you were living in China like last year and purchased like $20, $30 worth of food to get the code. Just a reminder, if you want it, I'm not one of the partners, but there are plenty of people out there. If you don't enjoy their Genshin... Why are you talking? Frickin'... For some reason, there. That's easy. I was like, I don't want Red and Shogun talking while I'm saying this. If you don't enjoy like a lot of Genshin content creators' contents and you just see like you want the wings but don't want to like stay subscribed to their content or anything, what I recommend is look in on Twitch on the homepage, look for the hype trains. You'll usually find a Genshin streamer that has a hype train going. Most of the time those are Genshin streamers who have... Oh my gosh, she's still talking. Why are you still talking, Red Shogun? Ren Shogun's like, I want to talk while you're paused. There we go. All right, now we should be frozen. Cool. Anywho, just find the hype train. You'll find a Genshin streamer usually, and they will be probably partnered. You can check on Mihoyo's blog for the specific partnered streamers. But all you have to do, if you have $10, gift 2 subs. Make sure it's not anonymous. It will be attached to your name, but just gift 2 subs on their channel. $10 to the streamer, cool. But as long as it's through your Twitch account, you will get a code automatically from their widget that gives you the KFC glider. I think you have until December 15th to opt into this. I think you have until December 15th. Don't trust me on that specific part, but I'd recommend getting it sooner rather than later. This might be the last time you're ever going to be able to get the KFC glider, so do it while you can. Once again, I am not a Genshin partner, so if you do decide to subscribe to my Twitch channel or follow, I appreciate the follow and the sub, but it won't get you the glider. So I recommend just finding whichever Genshin streamer has a hype train going, because more often than not, they will have a glider, and that's probably the reason they have a hype train going. And like I said, you don't even have to follow. You don't have to support their content anyway. As long as you just do the 2 subs to that person, you'll get the widget and then can move on from there. And if you don't want to subscribe to their channel long term and you do the 2 gift subs, you won't be subscribed directly. What up, cheese? So I just want to let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know about that when we play this game probably tomorrow to do more of the event stuff. Because I do want to get the word out there to those who watch my Genshin stuff and watch my streams in general that this is a thing. But follow y'all regardless. I appreciate it, Bottom. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm not somebody who connects well with the other Genshin streamers. I don't know too many of them, honestly. But I'm thank you so much, Bottom Talks, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kid Party. Enjoy your new follower notes. But yeah, I just want to get that out there that is a thing. So I might be one of the highest AR ranks for English, 59. It'd probably take me a month or 2 to get the 60 at this rate. I could use like fragile resin to get there and such. But, I'm not too interested in being a Genshin partner because that means I would have to focus majority of my content around Genshin. And I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of different games, if you couldn't already tell with Doge and I's conversations. Heck, we're playing a visual novel in about 5 minutes after this. So just want to let you guys know that is a thing, okay? Like, and with the way I got mine, I couldn't even tell you the streamer that I gifted the 2 subs to, because I just clicked the first thing and then gifted 2 subs and then went on my way. Technically I gifted 4 because I did it anonymous, because I automatically have that checked muscle memory wise. Don't do anonymous, otherwise you'll have to pay more. Make sure you do it actually. Fate Stay Night visual novel? I didn't know there was a Fate Stay Night visual novel. Is there? Doge, you're good now, by the way.
The internet is for porn.
Is there a Fate Stay Night visual novel? I know about Fate Stay Night in general, but I thought it was just a heck, I was gonna, funny enough. Hi War, good morning. I was gonna play Melty Blood, because oh my gosh, what's her name? Saber's in that game. Saber's in Melty Blood. It's one of the few.
Haha, lightsaber.
2004. Oh, Fate started as a visual novel in 2004.
Why do you want me to go to jail? What the? Why? Why do I deserve jail?
We were just talking about Katawa Shoujo.
We were talking about Katawa Shoujo.
Katawa Shoujo has full-on sex scenes. Hence why I have a sense of cat.
I don't care about them. They're just really cool game. Really emotionally. Dude, I cried. The intro makes you cry.
Definitely a really good game. So like I said, I will have to go back to Katawa Shoujo.